Okay guys, so I am here in my kitchen. As I promised yesterday, y'all gonna spend the July 4th with moi. Okay, so let's get right to it because we have a lot of prepping to do today. And I just want to make sure I shoot out all these videos and that they're short, send them out right away. So however, the first thing that I did is try to make my kitchen comfortable, the most comfortable it can be. First, with this heat going on, I have my cup of water with ice. No tea today, too hot. I also have my kitchen with all the ingredients. Let me just push this down a little bit. If you can see, I have my ground beef. I have my sausages. I have all my ingredients on here. And if you look a little further down, you will also see I have my ingredients that I wrote down so I can share them with you as well. I have my bin where the lasagna is going to be going, and if you look over here, you will see on my kitchen area, I have my universal pan, which I call. Wait, let me take you over here. Okay, I have my boiling water. I have it on a low heat right now. I have my salt, my canola oil, and what I plan on doing today is I plan on just cooking the sausages, cooking the fresh ground beef, cooking all that, prepping it, layering it in the bin, and putting it in the refrigerator. And this is the key, y'all. This is the thing. When you prep like this, you can cook the lasagna, cook the meat, cook the sausages, the pasta, everything, put the cheeses in, everything, stick it right into the oven, and the next day, guess what? All you have to do is stick it in the oven. So that's what I do. So let's get right to it. I mean, the zip. Okay, so I'm gonna take you down here a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so if my head's a little cut off, I'm sorry. It's the way I have to do the video. I can actually see myself here. Okay. All right, guys, keep it down, please. I'm recording. See, at the end of the day, we're mommies. Okay, so let's get to it. I really need this cup like really close by because I am gonna be hot with this boiling water going on as well. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do before I share the ingredients with you, we are going to I'm gonna share with you what kind of sausages I have. I have my bowl, I'm just looking around. Okay, so we're gonna put the freshly ground beef on the side because we're starting with these sausages, okay? So the sausages that I do with my lasagna are the snack rust smoke sausages, and this is what they look like. They're about like 3 something a piece. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 sausages. And so I get 2 packs of that for my family size. I use 1. But since I'm having my gathering for July 4th, I'm doing 2. So this will make, trust me, a hefty lasagna. I remember before I used to do lasagna just plain way back in the day, but I really stepped it up a notch when I started using the sausage. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is get these sausages and you're going to cut them very thin. Because as you layer it in the lasagna, you want to make sure you're laying the sausages on top of the ground beef. So you don't want to put like really thick pieces. I know people that do that. I keep them nice and thin. So that way when you cut a piece, everything is just melting in your mouth and it's not falling all over the place. All right, so I am so ready, y'all, for this July 4th with my family. I haven't, me and my dad get together, pretty much. But when it comes to like my brothers and, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring this trash over here. I was gonna put my apron on, but it's too hot. Yeah, too hot for that. Okay, but I don't get to see my brothers as much, especially my brother in New York. I miss him so very much, and I'm hoping that I can pay him a visit soon. Okay, maybe you can pay my ticket too. Okay, so, all right, so we're gonna cut these very thinly. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how thin you want these. And again, you could do it your way. If you want to do big chunks of sausages, that's up to you. I know people that do it that way. I like making them thin. And they're not that thin, but they're, if you look, see, they're like that, okay? Thin, very good. You can eat them just like that, but I cook these, of course. So yeah, you just want to keep them very nice and thin. If you want to do it my way. This is my lasagna, my own, my way. Okay. So, like I said, we have a lot of chopping to do. Excuse me. So, I'm going to try to get to it as fast as possible. Because after this, I'm going to be doing pork. I'm going to be showing you how I prep my pork. I'm going to be showing you how I do my potato salad. So, I have to edit like 4 videos. So that way everybody can see the process of the prepping. Alright, and so I'm just going to grab 3 at a time and just keep chopping away instead of doing one by one. Okay, because this is how I would do it on a normal day in my kitchen. Sometimes you just start catching on to things and you're like, no, this is easier. I'm doing it this way, 3 at a time. 6 eggs at a time. Yeah, after a while you get there. Okay, look how pretty that looks. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I have a bowl here. Now the first thing we're going to do, y'all, we are going to cook the sausages first. And of course I have my boiling water. And I'll get to the pasta in a minute because this is a little jump line that's going to throw you off too with the pasta. So I'm going to cook the sausages first. Then we're going to do the ground beef. We're going to add all the ingredients into the ground beef. So while the sausages are cooking on low, we're going to go ahead and, you know, adobo, seasoning the ground beef. And then we're going to throw the ground beef into these sausages. And we're going to mix it all up and just chef it all up together. Okay? Now when it goes to the layering, you still have to dig your fingers in there, get the sausages out, because I like to layer them, you know, separately from the ground beef. But all the flavors go in together. My kids. They just can't wait for tomorrow. My daughter's being wonderful though. My son is the one that's like, ah. Yeah, my daughter is being a great help. So again, I just want to quick show you. Look at all those pieces, so beautiful, nice and clean. That's why I like these sausages, because they're nice and clean, and they're just, you know, they're regular original sausages, so you can add your seasonings on them as you prefer. So that's one of the things that I like about these sausages. So we're going to go ahead and just set the sausages aside for now, because I don't want to start cooking them until we're done with the ground beef, or done seasoning the ground beef. So again, you're doing that one pack, that other pack. Yeah, so I'm pretty much ready for tomorrow. We got everything. The only thing that upset me a little bit is I had got a 15-foot pool for my kids, and it didn't fit in my yard. My yard's not the biggest yard. It's very small, but it's mine. It's ours. So we had to go back.